Hello, everyone, and welcome back to D.R.E.M.I, or welcome to D.R.E.M.I for the first time. Today we'll be talking about who knows what, as usual. And I gotta say, the new Batman, the newest one that's out right now, currently, when I'm filming this, I believe it's The Batman. It has the Twilight Boy in it. I can't remember his name right now. Apologies. Um, I gotta say, he did better than I thought was gonna happen. I thought he did better than I thought he was gonna do as Batman. I gotta say, he's a little whiny and a little emo, especially when he's being Bruce Wayne. Uh, I'm hoping that it's like a phase, or he breaks out of that and plays the Bruce Wayne role properly. Because everyone knows Bruce Wayne is Batman. Like, Batman is who he is, and the costume, the facade persona, if you will, is the Bruce Wayne character that he plays. The rich playboy guy. That's that's the acting part. That's the disguise. Is Bruce Wayne. So I feel if they're gonna keep using the Twilight Kid, or I guess he's not a kid. He's a kid to me. He's younger than me. As Batman, I can see it working, but he's gonna have to work on the Bruce Wayne a bit. I think maybe some of that might be director issues. Might be being too harsh on the kid, but he needs to be a little less whiny emo and play the Batman, or sorry, the Bruce Wayne role a little better. You know what I mean? Be that fun, or maybe not fun, but the rich playboy, worry-free, rich kid guy stuff. You know what I mean? He's got to do the Kevin Conroy Bruce Wayne. From the animated series. Like, that's I feel like that's a good Bruce Wayne to be modeled after. Oh, maybe mix in a little of the animated series, Kevin Conroy Batman, Bruce Wayne with like Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne. It's kind of like airheaded in my brain, my mind somewhere else kind of thing. That mix in some of that, and less emo. Uh, Bruce Wayne that he's going with right now would be. I think that would be better. This is my opinion, but other than that, I guess I liked it. I loved the Batmobile. That was awesome. That thing definitely looks like some crazy, Batman Year One monster of a vehicle thing. You know what I mean? If you just like I loved how it was like you could see like that might be it started off with something that resembles a car. You know, like it definitely holds its car out. It looks like somebody could have made that in their garage, like just dropped some helicopter turbine into the back of some crazy Mopar hot rod. Like, I don't know. I love the the maybe not simplicity, but like the downscale of the technology. It wasn't like a military vehicle. Like, it was, you could see that started off as like a muscle car or something that needed to be beefed up to handle the Batman's dailies. You know what I mean? I really liked it. It's cool. Definitely better than some of the past Batmobiles for sure. I hope that if they're not going anywhere with that the Batman was like a one and done. They're not gonna keep going with that like world. Uh, that the next one takes cues from that and keeps like, you know what I mean? Don't give Batman a spaceship. Like, I understand he's got the money, he's got the Wayne tech, he's got You know, he could be flying a fucking spaceship, but just he, leave that for like the Batwing. You know what I mean? Leave that for the flying stuff. Make the Batmobile like still be just a car, like it's just raw, rugged, monster, muscly thing that got the direction that they kind of went in the Batman. Like that car is just I don't know. It was great. It was good. I'm not saying they couldn't add tech to it or improve upon it. You know what I mean? Maybe go more like towards the direction of the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batmobile. You know what I mean? Like it's turning into that kind of thing. Or like like maybe a mixture. You know what I mean? Like just like something in between. I just hope they don't go too ridiculous. Like it's just a fucking light up toy car that Batman's driving around like they did with the like even the like Batman Forever and was uh, Batman and Robin, and those Batmobiles were terrible. Like they were clearly just you caught a glimpse of them just so that they could market the toy. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. They sucked, and maybe it's just because I'm a car guy. I enjoy muscle cars and I enjoy driving cars that are fun to drive, sports cars, and just not just I don't know. If it's fun to drive, it's cool. I dig it. Like even the old school Volkswagen Beetles, like 70s and older. Those things are awesome because they're fun to drive. They're not super fast. I mean, you can make them fast. They got kits and stuff now. It's crazy. We can get into that and go down that road another time, I guess. I'll try to remember. But, uh, you know, I I guess maybe my problem is I care too much about the Batmobile and what it looks like and sounds like and all that because I'm into cars. Maybe some of you are like, who cares what he drives? As soon as he shows up, he's Batman and he's kicking ass and he's doing his thing. I could see that. I could see that. But for me, I guess, as a Batman fan and as a fan of cars, I want to see more of the Batman style Batmobiles. I think would be cool. Like go that direction. You know, I know like Frank Miller, he there's a Bat tank and all that, but he doesn't need to drive the Bat tank around all the time. I feel like the Tumbler from the Batman Begins and stuff. Not that those were bad movies. Like, I mean, I can pick them apart. There's problems I had with them, but I feel like he doesn't need to drive a huge fucking militarized vehicle like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It has to be beefy, right? It has to take Batman's day to day, some armor, some roll cage, and all that. I get that, and I feel like the Batmobile has that emphasis. Like it's rugged, it's tough, it can handle some Batman shit without being a full on military tank vehicle. You know what I mean? He doesn't need to show up in a freaking. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think he needs to show up in a freaking armored personnel carrier thing with a giant fucking cannon on the top. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was just. I'm not saying Batman wouldn't have something like that in his reserve, like parked in the back somewhere or under the fucking water in the bottom of the Bat Cave or something crazy. Pops out of the wall. His freaking Murphy bed Bat tank pops out, something like that. But I think that he doesn't need the tank all the time. Like that shouldn't be his daily. The daily Batman should be either on a bike of some kind, like he was. A bat cycle makes a lot of sense, especially in urban areas, which Gotham is. City environment. It just makes it doesn't make sense to roll around in a giant fucking battle tank all the time. You know what I mean? I feel like it should be a more manageable vehicle, like that muscle car or the bat cycle of some kind. It makes more sense to me. And maybe you disagree, but I just that's where my thought is. That's where my mind goes. Uh, as far as vehicles go, I mean, Levis Gadget's top notch, like freaking, but I just, I guess don't overcomplicate the Bat vehicle. At least the day-to-day one. It's not necessary. And on that note,